Hey, first grade friends, it's Monday, May 17th. We're reaching the end of the school year. We have a few more things to do, so hang in there with me and let's keep learning. We didn't have any remote reader featured readers today, but that's okay. So remember, we're going to continue the next 2 weeks a review of the phonics skills that we've been working on all year. Now, why are we reviewing all of those phonics skills? Well, because we want to be able to read with fluency. And fluency means to be able to read anything, read it smoothly, the way we speak. We also want to read with accuracy. So we need to continue to review our spelling patterns so that we can read with accuracy. That means to read words correctly. And we also want to read with expression. Read with meaning and feeling. And that way we can, in the end, comprehend or understand, remember what we read. So again, we want to read with fluency, accuracy, and expression. And if we come to a word while we're reading that we don't know, we need to stop and decode that word. We need to stop and figure that word out and then go back and reread with fluency, accuracy, and expression. All right, in your first grade reading fluency packet, you're going to find the story Feathers. It's just a couple of stories after the story that we did last week. So this week, you're going to start off by doing your cold read. You're going to be reading for 1 minute. See how many words you can read in a minute. Mark that down on the bottom here under Monday. And if you missed any words, how many words did you miss? Also, make sure you go back to the front of your packet and mark it in your graph so we can see the growth. So the reason I chose this story this week was for a very specific reason. I really wanted to go back and review all of our different patterns with that letter E. So when we have E, just the letter E as a vowel, the letter E can make 2 sounds. We have it as a closed syllable, and that means it's going to make the short vowel sound. A closed syllable, remember, is when we have a vowel followed by a consonant. And that vowel is closed in, so it makes the short vowel sound. All of the words that we find in all of our patterns over here today with our cards are all words that you're going to find in your story this week. The first word for our closed syllable is help, them, and spend. So go ahead and take some time to pause the video here and review and reread any of my words. That letter E can also make the long vowel sound, and that's when we have an open syllable. An open syllable means we have a vowel with nothing after it. It's open, it can shout its name. For example, we have the word be. And then we have the word because. Now in that second word, be is an open syllable because we have a 2-syllable word. The other vowel pattern that our E can make, here is our hand shape. We have vowel, consonant, silent E syllable. So when we have a vowel, consonant, silent E syllable, then our vowel in the middle, in this case the letter E, is going to say E, like in the word these. These. Now this one could be tricky because that S does make the Z sound, and we've talked just a couple of times this year about that. Sometimes the S can make the Z sound because it would be impossible to read this word with the true S sound. This is the word these with the vowel, consonant, silent E syllable. All right, another way that we can look at that pattern with that letter E is in a vowel team. Vowel team. EA is a vowel team. And this year we've learned that EA can make 2 sounds. It can make the short vowel sound, like in the word feathers, but it can also make the long vowel sound, E, like in the words peacock, really, and clean. Now the long vowel sound is more common than the short vowel sound, but we do need to know that it makes 2 sounds. We would try one sound first, the most common one, long vowel sound. If that doesn't make sense, then we would try the short vowel sound if we're trying to decode an unknown word. We also have the vowel team pattern of E-E. When you have E-E together, the vowel sound is E. Like in the word preen, keep, need, and keeps. Preen is probably a brand new vocabulary word for you, and you're going to find that one in your story when you read it today. We also have the letter Y. Let's talk about the letter Y. Now, a letter Y can be a consonant or it can be a vowel. We're going to talk about it as a vowel today, and more specifically, a vowel in a two-syllable word. So let's take a look what we have written over here. When Y is a vowel at the end of a two-syllable word, it makes the long E sound. Our word examples are tiny, really, and very. You can see I've put the hyphen in there. That's where our syllable is divided up. Tiny, really, very. Again, when you have a vowel, when you have the letter Y as a vowel at the end of a two-syllable word, it says E. Two other patterns that we've worked on this year are EY, vowel team, says E. And IE, vowel team, says E. All right, let's take a look at our sound board. Here we go. Let's do closed sound first. Eh. Open sound, E. K. Say them with me. O. Vowel, consonant, silent E. E. Ch. N. Let's do the most common one first, long sound first. E, short sound. Eh. N. Vowel team. E. Qua. Now, we're going to do this as a vowel because the card is yellow. One syllable word, the Y says I. Two syllable word, the Y says E. S. W. Z. E. Vowel team. Two sounds, voiced first. Unvoiced. Vowel team. E. Ch. All right, grab your whiteboards. We're going to practice just 3 sounds on our whiteboards. Okay, on your whiteboard, we know 7 ways to make this sound. So divide your board into 7. Okay, I have the X's there again because we know 7 ways. We don't need all of the boxes. Okay, eyes on me. The sound is E. Repeat the sound. Good. Now, remember, when you are writing these, you need to write the letter, say the name of the letter, and then draw the line under the letter when you are saying the sound. You need to say it all out loud in order to make it kind of stick in your brain. That's how we're getting it up there. Here we go. We always start with the open syllable first. Do it with me. E says E. If I move too fast, just pause the video and go at your own speed. Vowel, consonant, silent E is next. E, consonant, silent E says E. Now we move into all of our vowel team patterns. Here we go. Remember, we're always moving from most common to least common. E, A says E. E, E says E. Y says E. E, Y says E. I, E says E. These are the 7 ways we have learned this year to make the E sound, the long vowel sound. Open syllable, vowel consonant silent E, vowel team, open syllable, vowel team, vowel team. All right, erase your boards. We're going to review from last week. We know 4 ways to make this sound. Divide the board into 4. All right, eyes on me. The sound is Repeat that sound. Good. All right, remember, start with the most common. ER says IR says UR says And our last way we've learned this year, OR says Now, we did this pattern last week when we read our story, and it talked about the North Star helping the sailors. When you have a noun is a person, place, or a thing, like the word sail, which is a sail on a boat. If you add an OR to the end of that noun, it becomes a person. That's why this is sailor. Now, if we put an S at the end, now it's plural. This is the word that we read last week in our story. Remember, the rule was if we have a noun and we add OR to the end, it says and it becomes a person, like doctor. Another example. All right, let's go ahead and erase our boards. We're going to do one more for today. All right, eyes on me. The sound is R. Repeat that sound. Good. There's only one way to make this sound. AR says R. Good. All right, let's take a look at our blending board. All right, here we go. I'll move the lightsaber for all of my Star Wars fans out there right across the screen. You say it, and then I'll say it. Here we go. Preen. Tream. Scarm. Fig. Now notice we have an open syllable here. Shrey. Scratch. Closed syllable. Another vowel team. Old. Talled. Bry. Bright. Moig. Now, Y at the end of a 1-syllable word says I. Scry. Closed syllable. Not. Closed syllable. Ack, knack. Froze, fruze. We could also read it with fuzz, fruz. Now, remember that two O's can make both oo and The most common sound is oo. All right, so we've gone through our blending board. Now it's time for you to jump into your assignment for today. Remember, you're going to read the story Feathers. You're going to time yourself for 1 minute. Mark down the number of words you read correctly in 1 minute. Then go ahead to the front of the book and go ahead and graph your words per minute. And then at the end of the week, we'll graph it in red. Today, you're going to graph it in blue, if you would like. And then we'll do in a different color, preferably red, on Friday for our hot read. We'll watch our words per minute growth. All right, friends, I will catch you all soon. Keep practicing your reading fluency. See you tomorrow. Bye.